Boom, boom, boom. Yes, let's celebrate. It is day 5 of the 5-day vibrational positioning course. We are in the home stretch. We are rounding the bases. We are coming home. Listen, we are magnetized. We are aligned. We are doing things in our lives that we've never done before. Things are showing up in so many different ways and waves. I'm talking about the universe is pulling together in such a way. We are manifesting in such a way. We are creating in such a way. You are now a powerful, powerful magnet for your desires. And now it's time to bring this whole thing home. Now is the time to allow. Let's pull up the presentation for tonight. Yes. Let's pull it up. Like, listen, ladies and gentlemen, it is day 5. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Like, there's so much to talk about. So many testimonials that are coming in. So many affirmations are coming in. People are getting it. People are understanding where we're going. I need you to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend. They need to get this information deep inside of them. They need to be a part of the next Manifest course, which will be next month. So they definitely want to be on board. They want to get this stuff. They want to make sure that they go into the summer ready, primed for the best parts of their lives. Yes, yes. I need you to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend. All right. We are allowing, ladies and gentlemen, but before we go forward, we must take a moment to reflect. Yes, let's recap day 4. Did you do your desire declarations? I hope you did. Look, I might be singing all night tonight because I'm so on fire for what we have been doing. So many great testimonies, man. I'm completely mind blown and humbled about so many lives that are being changed and impacted, and folks learning skills that they can use from now until the end of their days, so they can continue to bring and to manifest and to create a world that is full of positivity and that's full of love and hope and peace and joy and just power everlasting. So if you did your desire declaration, I would love to hear it. Make sure you drop it to me, whether it's via email. You got my emails, ladies and gentlemen. You're all getting my emails. And or on Messenger. If you're on my Facebook Messenger page, definitely hit it up. Let me see your desire declaration, because this thing is just getting started. I want you to share it with me. They said where 2 or more agree, the Lord will appear. Amen. Praise the Lord, saints. And then the question is how knowing when you're doing it right? How do you know when you do it right? When you are happy, when you are full of joy, and when your desires begin to show up. I'm talking money in the bank. I'm talking relationships, people that you thought that you would hopelessly never be in love with, love you. They're coming out the woodworks. You've got clients showing up. You've got people who are calling you to be speakers. I've got clients, folks who are taking this that are seeing real dollars show up, unexpected money, unexpected generosity, free cups of coffee. If you went to Starbucks and you get in line and the guy says it's okay, you no need to pay, that's free coffee. That's free coffee. That is the universe blessing you. Look at it that way. You get to the grocery store line and something happens. Somebody gives you an extra penny, an extra dollar. Money showing up everywhere you go. It's just a beautiful thing. That's when you know you're doing it right. So let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen. We are in day 5. Everybody, let me hear you say day 5. Day 5. And we are allowing it. So we're going to play a little thing. I want to know what is all about. It's all about allowing. We've done it. We've made it very clear about what it is that we're going to do. We've given it the proper attention. Now we've got to allow the process to happen. Now we got to allow the process to happen. Now, some of you are saying, I know, I've had these desires in the past and I got excited and Nothing happened. I've done this before. I've been down this road and nothing happened. I want you to remember that this is a process, ladies and gentlemen. Did I give you the opportunity to get let me share that with you. Let me share the file with you. Make sure you got it. Manifest Day 5. Absolutely. Make sure you download it if you already got it. You already have the ebook, but that's Day 5 right there, ladies and gentlemen. I know you're thinking, it just doesn't work for me, but it does work. Remember, it is a process. You identified the desires. You've given them attention. The next part is just to allow. Allowing is simply the absence of negative vibration and doubt in it's the allowance of negative vibrations, and doubt is a negative vibration. Allowing is the most important step in this thoughtfulness attraction process. And, people are really, this is the part where it's the most difficult for people to grasp. To me, it's the most simplest, but it's really the hardest because of its simplicity. I had someone named Danny ask me, why didn't I get what I wanted? Why didn't I attract my desires? I mean, I built a great list. I gave it all the attention that I can give. Why didn't it happen for me? And the reason it didn't happen is doubt. Doubt. And doubt is fueled by fears. When you can't believe within yourself, when you doubt your very own greatness and your very own existence, that's when doubt sets in. That's when the law of attraction is now giving its attention to your doubts and to your fears and not to your desires. You may have also heard a thing called just allow it. And telling yourself doesn't really allow it. It really doesn't. If you doubt something, you're sending out those negative vibrations. And therefore, when the super, super awesome fullness of your attraction and your desires is put out there, all the positivity you can muster, you're putting it out there, but you've also got a strong fear of failure. You got a strong fear that this ain't gonna happen. This doubt, you can't believe that this could actually be something that can happen for you. They cancel each other out. So that nothing happens. Nothing negative, nothing positive. But when you are in a state of allowing, and I'm speaking slowly, and I know the last couple of days I've been really, really high, really, really, super energetic. But I really want you to understand that allowing is a peace process. It's saying, what a relief. Maybe I can't have this. Now this feels like it's possible. Feels like it's possible. And it's just that statement of feeling like it's possible, letting go of the negative vibrations, letting go of the doubts and the fears, letting go, saying, you know what? It's possible. And that's where the allowing announcement comes in. Because what we're going to do is we're going to understand how you can create a space to let go of the negativity. Now, I know what you're thinking. Allowing is hard. And some people say it's the most difficult part. And I think it's not necessarily the most difficult, then it is the most, the least understood. And people get real frustrated because they just don't understand and they just don't know. So I created this little model called the allowing game. And as you can see, it talks about the desires, the resistance, which is the doubt, and then the manifestation, which is the allowing. And it's, the game Pixie Sticks. You put the marbles at the top and the sticks. And then as you remove the sticks, as you remove the doubt out of your life, as you remove the fears, the desires begin to fall down. They begin to manifest, right? And it's understanding that out the course of the game, as you move and move more and more fears out of the way, your desires become more and more and more. So then the question then becomes, does having a strong desire make the desires manifest faster? Or does removing the doubts make the manifest happen faster? Well, the truth is, and as you can see in this photo here, in this picture here, is that when you've got a lot of doubt, your desires can't get through. When you have a lot of fear, when you have a lot of uncertainty, the desires just can't get through. And the more and more you remove the fears, one fear after another, the quicker, the faster, the more richer your desires can manifest. And can I let you in on a little secret? It's not in the book. That fear and faith cannot operate in the same space. So in order to remove the fears, you've got to replace it with faith. Now, faith is not a stick. It's not tangible. Faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things unseen. It's a thing that which you have to believe in even when you don't see it. It's having the necessary abundance of belief and truth and non-worry and it's okay and allowing that creates faith. And can I just say that it takes a lot of courage to be faithful, especially in the presence of circumstances. As we begin to close our eyes and look at the evidence of our lives, right? How can I be faithful when the lights are getting turned off tomorrow? It's saying that if I believe, if I doubt that I'll get the money, I won't get the money. But if I have faith the size of a mustard seed, I will get this money. I will get what I need. The universe loves me. And this is where the allowing announcement comes in. When we remove all faith and all doubt and we put our faith in action. And we begin to proclaim and declare and saying, yes, this thing shall be mine. I have no doubts. I will get the money. The money will show up for me. Where do I need to go? I'm going to ask 17 people. I'm going to go to the local spot. I'm going to take deliberate action. And before I know it, by the end of the day, a miracle will happen. The money will show up. Somebody will randomly walk up to you and give you what you need. Or somebody will call you, or somebody who you didn't think would have it has it. Or they will call and say, we made a mistake and we're not turning off your bill. We actually owe you some money. Or it will be a holiday and the power will go out and they will reimburse you for the missing day. Or something will happen where whatever it is that you desire, which was not getting your lights turned off, will happen. It will happen for you when you allow. All right. Now, I want to keep going because I want you to understand that we live in a world where people are hopeful. You go, you buy your lottery ticket right now. I believe the lottery is in the hundreds of millions of dollars. And it will sometimes be in the hundreds of millions of dollars, the millions and billions, in a billion, $1.5 billion somebody hit for one time before. But when we buy the ticket, it's always, nobody in my family's ever won, or I've been playing for years and I've never won. And my thing was somebody always from a big state, but from a little teeny tiny gas station that nobody went to, that some guy randomly bought a ticket on his way someplace else. That's the person who wins. So I have no faith that my ticket's a winning ticket, because I have doubt that I can even win. Oh, the odds are against me. It's 1 in 317 million. There's no way that I'll win. I'm just playing for fun. Got to be in it to win it, right? And we have that attitude. But in saying you got to be in it to win it, We're spewing doubt, and doubt is a negative vibration. And negative vibrations and positive vibrations cancel each other out. Okay? I really need you to understand and grasp, why is it that we have these doubts, or what we call limited beliefs. And a limited belief is a repetitive thought that you think over and over and over again. And when your thoughts consist of limiting beliefs, they are offering and sending out negative vibration. And that negative vibration is preventing you from attracting your desires. The phrase, I have to work hard to make money, vibrates lack, which stops you from getting you what you want. I got to work hard. I got to get up and I got to work hard. I got to work hard. I got to work hard. No, you got to align yourself with the thing that you desire. That may mean you may have to get up, you might have to meditate, you might have to do something this and something that, but the universe will work hard for you. You just got to take the deliberate action. When you get that gut, call so-and-so, or go down here, or do this, or say it this way, and it will create. It's not hard. It just seems hard because it's unknown. You've got a limiting beliefs. You've got something that you've been telling yourself, I'm just not good enough. Nobody wants me. I've had 5 failed relationships in the last 2 years. Nobody wants me. The same thing keeps happening over and over and over again. That's a limiting belief. And they're easy to identify because we've been saying them to ourselves for years. We know the things that we should do, we want to do, we desire to do. But we say, well, I can't do that because I'm not this. Or I'm not beautiful, or I'm too old, or I'm too fat, or I want to write a book, but what does it say? I want to write a book, but I don't know how to write a book. I don't have a degree. I don't know nobody who's ever written a book. Nobody in my family's ever written a book. I want to get my PhD, but nobody in my family's gotten their PhD. I want to lose weight, but everybody in my family's fat. We don't eat well. That's just the way we eat. That's how my grandmother ate. We have these limited beliefs, and we're using them as crutches and tools that are crippling us. And you wonder why we can't, or we wonder why you can't create the life that you desire, is because you have these limited beliefs. And before, yes, I've written out my goals and I was saying the affirmations every day, but in the back of my mind, I just didn't believe it would happen. I just didn't believe that I was good enough. So it never happened. So now here's the difference. Here's the difference. Now it's about allowing. Now it's about allowing. And I'm going to give you some tools. I'm going to give you some tools on how you can allow. And the first tool I'm going to give you is the allowing announcement. This is just a little phrase that you're going to start to speak to yourself. Because what? The power of life and death is in the what? That's right. It's in the tongue. It is what you say to yourself. It is what you say to yourself. You can either tear yourself down. I'm never good enough. Nobody ever going to love me. I'm never going to be successful. I can't have a full-time job and a part-time gig and still be successful. I'm going to have to quit something. I can't do this. I don't have enough time. I got to my kids, my house, my family, my mom, my dad, my husband. All of these people are getting in my way. I don't know if I'll be able to do this. I don't have enough time. I don't have enough resources. I don't have enough this. I don't have enough that. And you keep tearing yourself down. And when everything that you say is true, the man who says he can. The man who says he can't, cannot. They're both right. Which one do you choose? Another saying is that you have 2 wolves in your life, a good wolf and a bad wolf. Which one wins? The truth is the one that you feed. You feed the good wolf, the good wolf wins. You feed the bad wolf wins. What are you feeding? What have you been feeding yourself over the last few years? Have you been feeding the negativity in your life? And that's why you have the sum total of the life that you have? Or now it's time to feed that positive life. Feed that positive animal within yourself and watch what happens. Watch that beast get bigger. Watch that wolf get stronger. And as that wolf gets stronger and stronger and stronger, it's going to take time, but it'll get stronger. You'll start to see it. It'll start to manifest within itself. You'll start to see the results. You'll start to see the success. You'll start to see the manifestation, the love, the honesty, the success. It will come, the financial freedom. It will be yours as you begin to change, as you begin to allow for the greatness of your life to be told in story, because it is the story that you're going to be telling the world. This is who I am. I am successful. I am financially free. I am a multimillionaire. I am a happy married wife. I am a great mother. I am. So the first tool we're going to talk about is to tell you how you feel. When you remove all the negative resistance, you begin to feel better about yourself. Oh, yes, this feels good. And then you can always tell when you're aligned, when the things start manifesting in your life, when they start showing up. And the more and more they show up, the more and more we celebrate. And we'll talk about that a little bit later. So let's talk about formulating your announcement statements, okay? Whenever you hear yourself starting a limited belief, right? I want you to talk about any doubts that you have. I'm no good. I'm never going to be anything. I want you to write down a simple allowing announcement. Write it down, not just say it to yourself. You've got to take the time to write it down. Writing down your desires is where it happens. We've been writing all week. You think I've been doing it just to be doing it, just to have you? No, I need you to get in the habit of putting your desires on paper. When you write it down, it becomes real. When that allowance statement becomes real, you see it, you feel it, it becomes a part of who you are, right? What I want you to do is I want you to start asking yourself if there is, I think I have, if there is anyone currently doing what you want to do or having what you have. So you're saying, I don't have enough resources to be financially free, for example. And you say, is there anyone that I know? Is there anyone that I know that is financially free? Is there anybody currently financially free? Period. And you have to say yes. How many people, next question, how many people are doing it? How many people are financially free today? How many people have been financially free yesterday? How many people were financially free last week, last year, last decade? And then you write this statement in third person. So I want you to kind of believe this is an example that we've got, right? So the question is I don't like to have a more slender body, but I can't because all of my family members are big. And then the question is there anyone on the planet who has a different body size than any other member of their family? And the answer is yes. Obviously, there are people of all different sizes, right? So then the next question you ask is, if so, how many people have this today? Yesterday, last week, last month, last year. And this is the allowing announcement. Thousands of people, even in my own neighborhood. And now that I think about it, even people in my own family have different body sizes than their family members. There are millions of men on the planet that have a more slender body than their fathers or brothers. Please understand it has got to be in third person, because if you put it in you and it's not true, you're going to raise that doubt again. But if you put it in third person, you get like, there's tons of people out there who are making money. There's millions of people. There's a millionaire born every day. There's more millionaires today than there was 20 years ago. I can be financially free. I can be financial. And Colonel Sanders didn't become a millionaire until he was 70. I'm nowhere near that. I got plenty of time to figure out how this thing is going to work. I'm in no rush. I'm in no hurry. I know how this thing's going. Now I'm adding because now I'm on a roll at what I call a rant. Once you begin to pick up on the truth about this thing, and there's no need for you to worry, there's no need for you to doubt, because it's been done before. You're not the first person. You're not the first person to fail, but you're necessarily not the first person to succeed. People have been succeeding all their lives. People have been failing all their lives. People have been knocked down and gotten back up. Has anybody you know ever been knocked down before? Yes. What are they doing now? They got knocked down and they got back up, and they got back up even better. But guess what? They got knocked down again, and guess what? They got back up again, and they got knocked down again, and they got up again. Thomas Edison, right now, you are plugging in your computer to the wall to get electricity. Right now, you probably got a light on somewhere. Right now, you are using electricity. Wasn't invented by Thomas Edison, but the light bulb was. And it took Thomas Edison 10,000 tries. 10,000 tries. How many times have you tried to start a company and failed? Or how many times have you started to launch a business and didn't make a lot of money? How many times did you go to a party for one of my guests that are taking the class? It's a toy representative. How many times you had a toy party and nobody bought toys? Once, twice, 5 times, 10 times. 10,000. 10,000 times. Can you say I've done a party for 10,000 people or 10,000 times and nobody has bought for 10,000 times, and in the 10,001 time you sell $1 million worth of product? That's what I'm talking about. It's about seeing the defeat and understanding that it's okay. Understanding that there's whatever doubt that you might having, whatever fear that you might having, that it is not real. It is false evidence appearing real. That in truth, there's been plenty of success and you can have it too. Believe in you. There's plenty of people who've never believed in themselves, who suddenly believed in themselves and have had success. You can have it as well. We're talking about writing allowing statements, people. We're talking about it right now. There's another limiting belief number 2. If you're following along in the ebook, the question is, I'd like to start my own business, but I can't because I'm 50 years old. How many of us have said that before? Can't do this because I'm too old. I'm too old to quit my job. What's that fear about? Can you really say, if I put my whole heart into this and I step out on faith, that God won't catch me? Because he says he won't give me, God won't give me more than you can bear. But it says, but if he does, he will give you the means in which to succeed. He will give you the means in which to get out of it. So even if you fall, God's going to still take care of you. He's still going to hold you in the bosom of his arms and tell you everything's going to be all right. Because he's going to give you the power to get back up. He's going to give you the wherewithal and the intestinal fortitude to make the right decisions and make the right choices. And it's in that fall that you're going to learn a valuable lesson that you're going to need to take you to the next mountaintop. And a lot of people don't realize is that the lessons of life are found on the floor. The lessons of life are found in the valley. It says, yea, though I walk through the valley with the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil. It doesn't say, yea, though I sit and stew and tell all my friends on Facebook. It says, yea, do I walk. Yea, do I keep moving. Yea, in the midst of the darkness, I shall fear no evil. I shall fear nothing. I shall have no worry because God is with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Now that's a whole nother verse. That's a whole nother book, a whole nother chapter. But I'm just saying, God is always with you. And for those who are listening who don't believe in God, the universe, the spiritual end, the thing that's built within you is with you. And you know it. You know it. It's not something that a book has to tell you, or a preacher or a reverend or somebody's got to tell you. You know it. When you close your eyes at night, you know that you know that you know that you know. Everything else is just confirmation of what story that you have already been telling yourself. I know I'm right. It's okay. But I want you to know that as you begin this journey, that you're not by yourself. That you definitely are embarking on something that is going to be transformational in your life. Putting these three tools together, the contrast, clarity through contrast worksheet, the desires declaration, and now the allowing announcement. Putting those things together and consistently and boldly and bravely declaring your life, manifesting it, being intentional about who you are and what you want and what you do. You're going to change. You're going to see results. And Janice and Greg, remember them, right? We did allowance announcements for them as well. And I just wanted to bring them home just so you understand and you can hear. Janice had her ideal relationship, right? Here's her allowing announcement on relationships, right? Hundreds of people meet their ideal mate last month. Hundreds of people met their ideal mate last night. Thousands of people are on their first dates today with the person who will become their long life partner. That is true. That's a true statement. Hundreds of thousands of couples are enjoying each other's company today. Millions of couples are in their ideal relationship. Every day, more and more people are attracting their ideal partners. Millions of couples are doing social activities together that include traveling and vacations. Hundreds and thousands of couples will be dancing this week. And I'm going to keep going with Greg's. Greg's is millions of people are receiving checks. Let's stop right there. Millions of people are receiving checks today. Why can't you be one of the millions of people receiving a check today? If millions of people can receive a check today, so can you. So can you. Every day. Billions of dollars are moved from bank accounts to bank accounts. Trillions of dollars are moved. Someone just received a check this minute. Somebody just received a Cash App deposit just now. Somebody just received a PayPal payment just now. You can too. Hundreds of thousands of people win prizes. Somebody won the lottery today. Somebody right now is in Vegas hitting a jackpot. Millions of dollars are inherited every day. Someone found money today. And more people are attracting creative ways to bring extra income. So why can't you? You start to feel the hope. And that feeling of hope and that feeling of faith, it's going to carry you to the finish line. This is your ideal space. This is your ideal living conditions as far as mind, body, and soul. This is how you charge life. This is how you become the manifesting creator of your existence. Yes. This is how you be boldly walk into life without any questions, without any issues. Now it's time to create your own allowing statement. Okay? First thing I want you to do is I want you to uncover the doubt. I want you to understand that the allowance statement is to be used when you hear yourself making statements of doubt. Build a list of these doubts. Oh, I can't do this because, or I can't have that because, or it won't happen to me because. Build it. Write it down. I can't do this because. And I want you to reread your declaration statement. And then use it to uncover any doubts you feel as a result of reading it. For example, if your desired declaration says that your ideal job allows you to work 4 days a week and you hear a little voice inside you says that that'll never happen because, just jot that down because that's your doubt. That's your limited belief. And then you want to start asking yourself, well, is there anybody currently working a 4-day week? And you say, yes, there are millions of people who work only 4 days a week. Fact is there are some people who work 1 day a week. That is true. And then in general terms, there are millions of people who work 4 days a week. Right now, someone is getting off early and they're going to spend all weekend doing what they want to do. And it's just and now this feels possible, right? Now this feels like something you can do. Now this feels like something you can charge yourself with. Yes? Yes. And here's it. Now's the time. Here, I'm going to share with you the allowance statement so that you can have it. The allowance statement. Go ahead and download that. It's in the book. Go ahead and use that. And I want you to write allowance statements for all the doubts that you have. If you've got to make extra copies, make extra copies. It's totally fine. But I want you to understand that this is the time to announce to the world who you are. Yes, who you are. Say it with me. I am. Tell me what you are. Tell the world who you are. And tell them why you are. Guess what time it is? Guess what time it is? It's time to celebrate. Hey, time to celebrate. Hey, celebrate good times. Come on. Do. Ooh. And that's what I want you to do. When all of the worlds and the desires of your heart begin to show up, small, however small they are, whether it's a free cup of coffee, a penny on the ground, whatever it is, a new life, a new first date, a new client, a new sense of self-worth, I want you to celebrate. Remember that to manifest your desires, you need to remove the doubt. And then doubt is what stops your desires from coming. And the best way to remove doubt is to find proof. Once you start seeing the things showing up in your life, however small, celebrate it. See it, seek it out, make it bigger than you think it has to be. Say, yes, I found a penny on the ground today. Woohoo! Money is coming to me. I am attracting money faster than anything. And you know what? Millions of other people found money today. And guess what? There's going to be somebody finding money tomorrow. There's going to be checks in the mail tomorrow. I'm going to be one of those folks. Oh man, this is going to be great. Woohoo! And you walk in it and you believe it. See the proof. The moment the check shows up, the moment the client calls, the moment the cash app deposit hits, the moment you sell that book, the moment you write the first word, you know what? I'm doing it. This is it. This is me. I'm doing it. I wrote a paragraph today for the book. I got $10 today. I got $1 today. I got whatever it is. I had a hug and a kiss today. I felt good about my relationship today. This thing is real for me. And celebrate that. You want to know why? Because it's in our vibrational vortex. And what's in our vibrational vortex? The universe gives attraction to. Gives us more of the same thing. So if it sees you celebrating, it says, "Ooh, I've got to give her more things to celebrate. I've got to give her more things to celebrate." So it starts giving you more and more of the things that will help you to celebrate. But if you start to say, "This ain't working, ain't nothing happening," you're going to get more of the same. But we're talking about finding all the things, recognizing all the things that are going to be going on and celebrating them. Yes. Yes! Listen, ladies and gentlemen, we are wrapping up day 5. I want you to not forget, it's a game. Have fun with it. Understand that allowing is somewhat difficult, but it's the most simplest thing that you can do. Just relax and let the universe take control and know that you can have everything that you desire, because this is truly how things are done. You have to identify the limited beliefs that you have As you write them down, you start to make allowing announcements that will definitely transform you into the person that you need to become in order to have the desires that you desire. And then celebrate. And life, every part of life should be a celebration. Because we are not guaranteed a next tomorrow. Just like 100,000 people die every day, 100,000 people are born. Tomorrow's not promised. So every single day that you get an opportunity to play this game, you get to dream big, you get to live hard, and you get to allow life to bless you, and you get to celebrate it. You get up every day with joy in your heart, and you say yes, and you say thank you for another opportunity to play this game, another opportunity to dream big, another opportunity to receive big, another opportunity to just live and love and laugh. That's what you do. Because the question is what's next? Because now you are equipped. You have the tools to bring anything into your life that you desire. And I know what you desire, what you wrote down 5 days ago, is now too small. It's too small for your capabilities. You have the power to bring in something so big, it changes the trajectory of your family. It changes the design of your life. You can now go bigger. You can now go harder. You can now go stronger. Everything that you have is possible. And the next thing I want like for you to do is to become a part of a community that's going to help you grow. That's going to help you to see and to how big you can be, how great you can be. That's going to support you as you decide to go to the next level of life. Because where you're going, only a small group of people can go with you. And you want to surround yourself with people who are going to help to encourage you. Who are going to help to lift you up. Who are going to help you when you're having that bad day, that's going to give you the encouragement you need, but also that's going to help you celebrate. Because what good is celebrating when you can't do it with friends? And I'm going to be there every step of the way. And I'm going to give you more tools as you get bigger and bigger and your dreams get bigger and bigger and you need more and more resources. I'm going to be there to give you the resources that you need that's going to help you become the most dynamic person that you can be. Because that's my mission. The bigger I get, I want to take everyone with me. I want to make sure that all the tools that I've used to get to the level of success that I'm having, I want everyone around me and a part of my circle to have that same level of success. Yes, I want to bring in some of the top-notch, not just sex experts, but life experts as well. That you'll have access to people that you would normally have access to have resources that are going to show you how to manage your money, but also how to manage your mind, how to manage your time, how to manage your finances, how to get into good health, because it's a holistic approach. Body, mind, spirit, soul. Because it's not just about the sex. And I learned that, a few years ago when I was really out there hardcore teaching people how to flip and suck and turn. And I felt that I'm giving all of these women, and that was my core audience. I'm giving all these women all these tools, all of these vibrators, and I'm telling them how to suck and lick and deep throat and all of these things. But when I send them home, they are still the broken and depressed and bitter and wounded women that they were when they came. So even though I'm giving you all of this amazing information, if you're spiritually broken and you're mentally depressed, all of that good stuff is going to fall on the wayside. I was casting my pearls among swine, and I had to figure out, am I going to keep beating my head against this nail? Or am I going to help these women become better women internally? How can I help them become better spiritually so that their cup is full and they give? versus empty vessels who eat crumbs off the ground because they are starving for attention. They are starving for love. And that's when I began to teach more intimately, more spiritually, more variety. This is where manifest comes in. I can't teach you how to be thoughtful in your orgasmic experience if you don't know how to be thoughtful. If you don't know how to be intentional with your thoughts. If you don't know how to focus your attention on one specific goal. If you are having sex and all you're thinking about is the dishes and the dogs and the kids and work, and is this person gonna love me? Is he cheating on me? Does he really care about me? Is he gonna stick around? Do I have to be worried? Or are you focused on his smell, his touch, his intention, his penis inside of you, feeling each and every stroke? Are you feeling that? Or are you blocked? Do you have doubt, resistance? And you can't orgasm with resistance. The flow of your orgasm will go another place and then go another way. And this is where this comes in. Become a member. Join the NikimaLeeds.com membership. It is a small price to pay for such an amazing membership. And as we grow, I encourage you to get in now, because we're going to start adding more and more fuel to the fire, and you can be able to get all of these resources for such a small investment, for such a small price. You can be a part of the circle, be a part of the folks who are going to come up and come of age. And I'm taking everyone with me to all conferences and all of the tastemakers and the movers and shakers in the industry, where we're talking about mentally, spiritually, and emotionally growing people to have a more powerful sexual experience. If you are want to be a part of that group, join us. It's $20. $20 a month. That's 4 cups of coffee. That's 2 days eating out. You can afford to make an investment into your life, to join a circle and a group of people who are going to encourage you, who are going to inspire you. I guarantee you'll be inspired by the folks that are in that group. You'll be inspired because you inspire me, and I'll inspire you. And I will bring in people who will inspire you. Yes? Yes. I look forward to being so amazing. I look forward to joining our group as you become a member of the circle, the family. Yes? Yes. All right, guys. That is our 5-day vibrational course. Now, here's the thing. If you become a member, I want you to know that you can get your $20 back by the end of the day, by the end of the week. If you can share this 5-day vibrational course with someone else that you might know who might need it. For every person that signs up, and I'm going to give you a special code when you become a member, and they put in their special code, you will get $5 for every person who signs up. $5 cash money right back to you for every person you sign up. And if you know it, if you read in what is that? 4 people, you get your money back. And then everything over 4 people, that is straight cash into your pocket. So you can become a member, and it has its benefits built in right in the beginning. Yes, become a member. All right, I'm going to leave it at that. I look forward to seeing so many of you. It is time for the Oath of Manifestation. Here we go. Have you been doing it? Have you downloaded it? Have you done it in the morning? Now it's time to do it in the afternoon, in the evening, and before you go to bed. I accept and receive unexpected good, unexpected money, unexpected love, unexpected kindness, unexpected generosity, unexpected offers, unexpected prosperity coming in unexpected ways from unexpected places in my life and the life of others. I am constantly guided and boldly empowered to receive the lavish abundance of the universe. I accept the principles that abundance and prosperity have already been given to me. My acceptance makes it real, and I open the space for manifestation to rush in. I open wide the doors of my consciousness to receive and to give. It is done now. Through this oath of manifestation, all things are possible. I declare absolutely that I live in a friendly universe that is always providing for me. I feel it powerfully happening now. I open to receive more abundance and to give more abundance than I have ever received before. I can afford anything I desire. In fact, I am so prosperous, I need never worry again. I am grateful for all that I have already and all that I'm grateful that I am ready to give. I keep myself lifted in high consciousness no matter what the appearances are. God is all there is. I let the God times roll. And so it is. Thank you guys so much. I look forward to so many new members coming on board. You guys have been great. Please share this amazing program with your friends. Again, I look forward to meeting all of you in the near future, and stay connected. Bye, guys. Have a great night.